the return of Tyson Fury is going to be with Frank Warren. He made a major announcement this morning. We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. Back on the boxing grind. One time for the one time. And Fury is expected to come back July 9th in Manchester versus opponent to be determined. And it won't be Antonio Tarver, Shannon Briggs right off the bat. Signing with Frank Warren, I think he got a managerial pack with MTJ or MTK Global, whatever the hell it's called. He signed that last year, and now he's sewing a deal up with Frank Warren, which complicates some things because obviously him and Anthony Joshua want to fight, but Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn are bitter rivals. It's like Bob Arum and Al Heyman. Tough to make fights happen with those two, but I think if Fury builds himself back up and Joshua beats Wilder and keeps doing his thing, that, maybe both can put their egos aside and make the fight happen, And I'm hoping that happens, I really do. I think it's a big fight for the Brits. It's a huge fight for the Brits. A big fight. That might be almost $100 million fight. But obviously, if Fury comes back, a more makeable fight is with Deontay Wilder. That's a more makeable fight. Because of, Frank Warren and Al Heyman, they shouldn't have no issues. They share fighters, I believe. Frank promotes them and Al manages them or advises them, whatever you want to say or use. But Fury, he got back in shape, and I believe that's half the battle. Knocking the ring rust off and taking his time. Maybe trying to squeeze 2 or 3 fights in this year. 2 easy fights to get the ring rust out and then get a mid-fight. It's kind of like building your career back up, but at a faster pace this time. And I think he needs to, be very careful how he chooses his opponents. And like I said, just, easy fights. 3 easy fights this year. Come back with a mid-grade fight next year if everything physically goes well and everything goes good. And then next year you could be looking for a mid-major type fight. And then going to next summer, you'd be ready for a major fight, I would guess. But anything can happen in boxing. These titles could switch hands or Wilder and Joshua could fight, which I don't think is going to happen now. And Joshua probably already had the intent of fighting Povetkin anyway, and Wilder probably going to fight Brazil or whoever he wants to fight. So, Tyson Fury might come back at the right time, I believe a more makeable fight is probably with him and Wilder, promotional-wise. But I think as much money as him and Joshua may stand to make, Frank and Eddie might just have to, just negotiate and break the Cold War between the two and break the ice. And I think that'll be the smart move for them because Deontay Wilder can wreck all plans. He's that type of fighter. But, hopefully Joshua steps up and fight Wilder. If not, let Tyson Fury catch up his timeline and get in shape. It's going to be just another major player going to tier 1 of heavyweights. Do I believe he can get back in shape and do his thing? Absolutely. Absolutely, I can believe he can get back in shape and do his thing. Do I believe he's the best heavyweight? I don't know. Because when he was beat Klitschko, yeah, he was on top. Joshua isn't as developed as he is. And Wilder isn't as developed as he is right now. Both of these guys are developed now. You feel me? Both of them are different fighters from when Fury was on top of the game. And, Fury popped dirty. It wasn't for cocaine. He ate some Wild Boar and said that's how the PED got in his system. So we don't know what he's going to do, if he actually was a clean fighter or was just a mistake, or is he a dirty fighter. We don't know if that body going to get back and he'd be the same fighter and have the same stamina. Don't know. He's the mystery man of this division. But he signed a deal with Frank Warren, coming back July 9th. As long as there ain't no setbacks, Manchester. Let's do it. We all going to tune in and watch Fury, no matter who he fight, and see how he look on the way back. Because he's been talking a lot of shit. And it's time, July 9th, to start to back it up. But y'all know what it is. It's TBC and more. We gone.